Even though these guys have a lot of stats to them, just keeping them on the ground with the Grand Slam, they have no chance. It only takes a few seconds to knock them out, and now we move on to the roof area, the final part of the game. So here we go with our final boss battle. This is Simon, aka Slick. His nickname is Slick. His real name is Simon. And he starts out with a pipe in his hand, and he thinks he's going to be all tough on us. But with Grand Slam ability, all we have to do is knock him to the ground and keep him there. Just keep repeating over and over again with a timed shot. Just keep pressing the button over and over again, and you should be able to keep him down, even if you don't have the timing down with the weapon. That Grand Slam move is just dominant, keeping him on the ground. It's going to take a minute or two in order to finally drain all his health, but once he's defeated, you've completed River City Ransom. So we have a little bit of an ending. It's kind of really funny that all of a sudden everyone says, okay, we're all happy now, we're gonna all go back to school and now we're on the honor roll. Kind of the American translation of it, kind of being just a little bit funny there. As you can see, River City Ransom has a lot of complexity to it, even though it appears it's just a simple beat-em-up game. This whole series in general is some of my favorite games on the NES, and I highly recommend checking out almost all of them in the series. I really recommend games such as Nintendo World Cup, Crash and the Boys, and Super Dodgeball. You may want to also check out the sequel to this game, which is not nearly as good, but it's basically River City Ransom, but it takes place in old Japan. But it's a lot different. I've heard some negative reviews on it, and I haven't played it for a long time. They also made a sequel to this game for the Super Nintendo with a lot of the same RPG elements. Unfortunately for us though, they never brought either the sequel to this or that Super Nintendo version ever over to North America. So overall, it has very good action-based gameplay, the music's very solid, all the music in the Techno games, like this whole series, is very solid, and it has that complexity and RPG elements, so if you've never played it before, I can't recommend it more highly. So anyway, that's going to wrap up this edition of Play It Through. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.